What is going on, guys? We're going to be drilling a cover crop onto the wheat and oat stubble. We've got about 140 acres of stubble and we want to get our mix planted on it as soon as we can so it can start to grow, absorb the nutrients from the manure that we spread on there, and also so we have some fall grazing, because our fall grazing program is usually the wheat stubble. So we're gonna hook this drill up. First, we've got to take the hammer strap off the Magnum because we cannot use that with this bolt down design of the Great Plains hitch. We're gonna pull it forward and then do a calibration to make sure we're putting the right amount of seat on. This piece here that bolts onto the drawbar, it is kind of a pain, but it is nice because it has a lot less slop. The drill is fixed to the tractor. Okay, I went ahead and got this all hooked up. I'm just gonna go ahead and grease this whole drill before we start calibrating it. So I'm gonna get the power grease gun, knock out all 32 quarters, and then I'm gonna work on the other units. So I finished greasing it. Yes, I was using a power grease gun. Yes, we have had a power grease gun for a long time. I like using a hand grease gun better. I feel like I can determine when I have it full without busting the seals out on stuff. I got the tires filled up. I got everything checked over. Now I'm gonna drop it down, make sure the boxes are clean, and then we're going to do a calibration. So we are checking the seating rate by spinning this wheel around a lot of times, and that way we know exactly how many pounds it's going to put out per acre. We're doing it on 3 seed cups, and there's a mathematical calculation in order to figure out the correct amount. So I've got to spin this wheel around 364 times. Well, after a while of working at it, I finally got the seating rate set properly. It is at the 26 on the chart, drive type 1. It took me 3 times of spinning the wheel. It was actually 283 times. So I spun the wheel around that many times on 3 occasions until I finally got to the right rate. I should be at about 17 3/4 pounds, which is really, really close to what it needs to be. Now we're gonna go ahead and start filling up the drill. So we now have the cover crop seed in here. It is a mixture of sun peas, soybeans, buckwheat, sorghum, Sudan. There should be another, quite a bit of different stuff in here. We have the mix analysis on it. Dad's gonna now mix the inoculant in with the seed.
So last night after supper, Seth helped me get the drill loaded, and I went out and did the big wheat stubble field, and I finished up and crawled in bed about 1:30, so I didn't get up till like 7 this morning, so slept in a little bit. But hopefully the rain will hold off and we'll be able to get it done. We're out here planting some warm season annuals to try to grow some nitrogen for next year's corn. And we're working in the wheat stubble field right now. Got about half of that little field done, and then we're going to move on to oat stubble, where we're going to be planting a warm season grazing mix. So it's got a lot of sorghum Sudan and different broadleaves, and the cows really seem to like it. Plus that, then it allows us to stockpile some pasture for late fall and early winter. So it's a pretty good deal. Checking the seed box, see how close we are to empty. I should have plenty to finish this field. I was just bumping it up, make sure I empty it out. This is where you adjust how far it's open, so therefore how much seed you put on is right here. Then you can also, depending on what you're doing, you can change how fast the sprockets run by shifting these gears.
Well guys, so Dad got rained out after we loaded the drill up again to go out and drill the next field of cover crops, and we got quite a bit of rain, a little over an inch, so it's going to be a few days until we're ready to drill again. But we went and looked at some cattle. We're thinking about maybe buying a few more cows with calves this year. We're going to see. So that is all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.